Hello, everyone. So I'm gonna start the circle today with a mantra. I'm gonna chant Asato mantra. Asato ma satgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritangamaya. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. So, welcome everyone. I'm Claire, and if you don't know me yet, I have posted in the description of this live video a recording of a previous circle, so you can really go through the beginning of that and see in detail what it is that I'm offering here. And yeah, that will give you a lot of information. But to make it, a quick summary of what I'm offering today, it's a new moon circle that includes a yoga nidra practice. And in that yoga nidra practice, I include Ayurveda, which is the traditional medicine system from India, and Vedic Astrology. So the astrology from India, the traditional system. And so I mix a little bit of Vedic astrology and Ayurveda into the yoga nidra practice to allow everyone to bring balance, to bring balance and harmony to everyone. And if you're wondering what's yoga nidra and you would like to know more about this, there is also a video in the description of this live, and I go in detail about the technique, and what it does and how it does it. But basically, you're going to be guided through a meditation where you're going to lie down, and you don't need to know anything about it. You don't need previous experience. You're going to be guided all through the practice. So yeah, that's very easy. And so the structure for this circle, basically, I'm going to invite anyone who participated last time to share, if they want, about what happened for them during the past cycle, the past moon cycle. And then we're going to move on to the theme of this new moon. And then we're going to prepare ourselves for the yoga nidra with a pranayam, a breathing exercise. And then for the members of Mosqoy, I'm going to share a yoga nidra practice with that theme of the new moon. And then we're going to close with sharing with the members. Is there any questions before we get started? Seems all good. Great. So I will open the space for anyone who would like to share something that happened maybe since the last time we met or since the last practice. If there is anything coming up for you that you wanted to share. And it's okay if you don't. There's no pressure.
I think it just opened up this identifying. I've been seeing patterns that I'm repeating and I can let them go. So yeah, just more healing in that way.
Beautiful. Releasing old patterns. Lovely. I'm happy for you. That's not an easy one. Right. Well, thanks for sharing. All right, then I guess we'll go into the theme of this new moon. So again, I'm going to talk about the energy of the new moon in general. So the moon at the time of the new moon is with the sun in the sky. She's just next to it, if not exactly with it. And so because of the brightness of the sun, then we cannot see the moon anymore. And because of this, we represent it as a dark moon, like even at night we cannot see, she's just in the dark because of the brightness of the other luminary. And when that happens, the energy available to us, well, the energy available for the moon is actually very low. She's unable to reflect the sun. She's just in the dark, so she has no light coming to her, which means very low energy. And that's the same for us emotionally. In our mind, we can tell there is less energy available to us, so we might feel a little bit more tired. And so this is why it's a great time to rest and to meditate and to take care of ourselves and to take it easy. And it's happening today. This is the new moon today. And when the location of the moon at that time, though, it's kind of beginning a new cycle. The new moon sets the energy for the coming lunar cycle. And so where the moon is located in the sky is going to set the energy, the theme for the entire lunar cycle. And so this is a great time to, get into that energy, have a feel for it, and then set intentions for that coming cycle. And so this month, for this cycle, the moon is in Chitra. Chitra, it's a nakshatra, it's a star in the sky, like a lunar mansion, a smaller section of the sky that the moon is in, and it's located in the constellation of Libra. Libra is a constellation that is associated with the air element, and in Vedic astrology, it is represented by the wind. This is the air on the earth level. So Libra embodies the spirit of balance and harmony and justice. And, the scale representation, this is exactly that. This is the balance, this is the harmony and justice. In tribunals as well, and you have that symbol. And that's exactly that, how to keep everything fair and in balance. This is the energy of Libra. And so it's very gracious and diplomatic, to allow things to stay in balance. And it's also drawn towards creating beauty and to make sure that there is a peaceful understanding of things. And the planet that is guiding that constellation is Venus. And so Libra invites us to awaken a little bit the artist in us, in everything, but in the way that we manage our life and also in our relationships. And it allows us to see life as a dance where we bring some kind of balance between ourselves and others in our relationships, when we give and when we receive, the shadow and the light in life, everything that is a little bit opposites, and how to bring balance between the two of them. This is a great time. The Libra energy really is a great time for that. And so Chitra is within that constellation of Libra, so it's a smaller section, and it has even further precise energy. And it's actually called the star of opportunity. And it's represented by a shining pearl. So again, you have that beauty element that really comes out of it. But Chitra, if we go into more detail about the energy of Chitra specifically, it shines the energy of brightness and balance and beauty. And it also reminds us that what we create on the outside reflects the architecture of our inner world. It's the architecture as well. And so it allows us to see that life is a masterpiece and we are the artists shaping it. And we can do that with intention, harmony, devotion, and beauty. And when we do what's right, when we are in tune with the flow of the universe, this is what allows that to happen. And Chitra is really going to drive, a will, an inspiration to build and to design and to plan and to bring our visions into life, basically. To create all of that for us, for ourselves. And yeah, in a way, it's kind of teaching us the art of manifesting mindfully what we want and what we dream about in the world. So like an architect, you know, when he first ideas come into mind, and then you need to put that into paper. So you need to imagine a structure before you actually draw the first line. And this is the energy of Chitra. This is how, you know, that impulse of, this is my ideas, this is what I imagine, and this is how I want to create that in the world. And when I say create that, you know, it can be anything. It could be very artistic, like you could take a pen, you could decide to draw something, or you could, you know, with a brush and paint and you know, or just take a guitar and start creating a song. It could be artistic like that, or it could be, I want to rearrange my living room, or this is how I want my work to be now, you know, reorganizing yourself, or, you know, just creating a new daily routine for yourself, and how to bring beauty in everything that you do, and how to create the life that you want. So it's, you are the artist of that. It doesn't have to be actual art, right? So yeah, we are asked basically with Chitra to align that imagination with honesty and with purpose, so that we can create whatever we want to create with integrity. And naturally, the work, you know, that will come out of it is going to carry a lot of light and love and meaning. It's going to shine like that shining pearl. And yeah, basically it's going to bring more grace into everyday life. This is the need, you know, the impulse that is going to grow in us, how to bring that grace into our daily life in any kind of way. So, you know, bringing some more color into, you know, maybe with flowers in your space, a little art, music, design, or simply rearranging things for yourself with care in your daily life, or just rearranging a desk, or, you know, anything that brings a little bit more beauty and balance and inspiration, and allows you to move along the path where you can create whatever it is that you feel like you need to create for yourself. And yeah, it inspires us to explore the world of imagination. But we're not running away from reality. It's still, you know, how to put that in the physical world, how to connect with the imagination to make it happen, to create it in put it in matter, and to reveal Chitra will kind of reveal the inner or hidden beauty in anything. You know, everything is beautiful. We just don't look at it all the time. But we are going to be able to connect with that feeling a little bit more with that nakshatra. See how everything has beauty in it, and how to reveal that. So every moment and every choice that we make daily can become a way to make that happen, to reveal that beauty, or to start, you know, drawing, or like a brush stroke of your plan to create the beauty in your life. And again, so it's the star of opportunity, right? So opportunity isn't something that we wait for, it's something that we create. And we can create opportunity with our love, you know, in the way that we put ourselves into everything that we do, in our relationships, in our daily rhythms. And everything that we create, every act of creation actually makes our life become sacred, and our life becomes like a kind of divine art, and our plans then align with the cosmic design, and that allows us to uncover the shining pearl that lives within us. So yeah, that's a little bit about Chitra. Don't know if anyone has questions about the theme before we move along with the practice. No? All right then. So before we do the Yoga Nidra practice, I would like to offer a pranayam, a breathing exercise, because we are working with Chitra and Libra. associated with the air element of the wind. We're just gonna do a very simple pranayam called Nadi Shuddhi, just to connect with the breath and with the air, and that will allow to settle the mind and the body, so we can be ready for the Yoga Nidra practice. So for those of you who don't know Nadi Shuddhi yet, I've shared that before, but I'm going to go through the instructions. So ideally, you would be seated cross-legged. And if you can't, you can sit at the edge of your chair or at the edge of your bed. And just make sure that the right ankle is crossing above the left ankle. That way, you still kind of have crossed legs, even if it's not exactly, the full legs. And then, so you stand as straight and relaxed as possible. It has to be comfortable. And you're going to take your right hand and you're going to put your index finger and middle finger in the palm of your hand. And you're going to extend the ring finger and the pinky finger on one side and the thumb on the other side and hold it a little bit like a phone. And with the left hand, you're going to place that like this, like a receiving cup or something, and put that on your lap. And the right hand, the right arm is going to be as relaxed as possible, no tension, particularly in the arm. You keep the tension in the hands up until the wrist, basically. You keep it firm, but everything else is relaxed and loose as much as you can. And you're going to keep your head straight as much as you can during the practice. You might notice that your head turns a little bit. When you notice that, just bring it back as straight as you can. And so now, what we're going to do, I'm going to explain before we actually do the practice. So the first thing that you do is that you block the right nostril with the thumb, and you're going to exhale fully. And then we're going to do one inhale, exhale from the left, and then block the left nostril and do an inhale and exhale from the right. And that will be round. And then we switch. So again, we block the right nostril and we inhale, exhale from the left. And then we block the left nostril, inhale, exhale from the right. That's another round. And we're going to do 12 rounds. And at the end, once you're finished on this side, you just block the right nostril once again and you do one inhale, exhale from the left, just to finish on the left. You just don't do the full round. And when you do that, so you inhale and exhale as slowly, there is no force in the breath. So you really do that as slowly and gently as possible. And ideally, the expiration will be slightly longer than the inhale. That's going to help to really reset and release the nervous system and relax you well. And if you can't, if it becomes too complicated to do that, don't worry about it. Just inhale and exhale as smoothly as you can. All right, so we're going to get started. So first, we block the right nostril and we exhale from the left. And now we can start inhaling and exhaling from the left. And switch, inhale and exhale from the right. That's the first round. And now you switch. And I'll leave you continue on your own, at your own rhythm. Once you're finished with your 12 rounds, you can block the right, do one final inhale and exhale from the left nostril. And then release the mudra and keep your eyes closed to observe your breath for a few moments. When you're ready, you can lie down and prepare for Yoga Nidra, making sure you have a blanket nearby in case it gets cold, and just lying down on your bed on your yoga mat. For all the members and for anyone watching on YouTube, you can join us with the link in the description in the video. Otherwise, I'll see you next month for the next new moon theme.